You're now listening to the Z-Listers podcast with Brady, Neil, and AJP.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, I might have leprosy of the wiener.
That's I love starting the show at a point where like the intro fades out and we fade in, and then like whatever we're talking about is totally out of context, because that's really funny.
Yeah. So how
is that a thing?
Oh, leprosy of the wiener?
Yeah.
I guess so. I think leprosy is leprosy. I don't think there's like body part specific leprosy.
Okay, well, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
You ready?
I was born ready.
Welcome to the Z-Listers podcast. My name is AJP. Next to me is my beautiful co-host wearing an AJP shirt.
That's right.
I got to get you new merch.
Yeah.
Brady Neal.
What's going on?
How you doing?
What's good in the house?
You told me when, first of all, there's this thing that happens. I'm always here first, not a problem. I'm setting up. You always got to park so goddamn close to my car. It's like street parking here. And when you tell me I'm here, I come open the door for you.
Yeah.
And I look outside, and you're always so close to my car. And there's usually nobody here. And today, you said here, so I came to open the door, and you weren't there, so I thought you were like walking up the sidewalk. And I look, and you're like 3 inches from my front bumper. Oh, you made me run outside, dude. It's so goddamn hot.
Yeah, so 2 things. First of all, you made the mistake of telling me that it annoys you, so I've just been like...
But you're going to hit my car one day, and I will file a report. I will call the cops.
Well, second of all, I have a backup cam, so like I can get very close, but know that I'm not hitting you. I just hit the table. Sorry.
All right, well...
I don't have a backup cam for my feet.
Here's something, dude.
Speaking of which, I know it's hot, but the dogs are out.
Whatever, dude.
I'm sorry.
You told me when you got here, too, that Pete Holmes used to have a... What do you call it?
The Sleepy Summer Series.
That's what we're doing right now, dude. It is too damn hot, dude.
It's like what, like 100 degrees outside?
I don't even know.
And humid as all fuck.
Dude, I told you. What did I tell you? I'm not... I hate the summer. I hate the heat. And this is why. I go outside, I'm sticky.
And yet, based on your political ideals, you want to be in Florida so bad.
That's no. I don't want to pay tax.
You want to be. And I want to have a pool. You want to live in the villages.
Well, but that has nothing to do
also,
with.
Weren't you? What was that place in like North Carolina or South Carolina where you said you wanted? It was like some like bumblefuck. No offense, but some town. I want to say it started with a C.
Yeah. Because at the beach.
Yeah,
that's what I want. I want central AC, I want a garage, and a pool if I can get it.
Okay.
That's it.
You know what I would like? I was at my my aunt and uncle's place upstate.
Yeah, how was your weekend? How was your 4th of July weekend?
It was really nice. Thank you. And, I'm like basking in the sun or doing my version of basking in the sun. And because I'm Irish and pasty, like I just
You do look a little tan.
Thank you, buddy.
A little red.
Thanks. I just don't like the sun. And I was thinking like, boy, it would be nice if we just had it's an outdoor like pool. That's kind of stupid, but there are indoor pools, but probably not in upstate New York. Anyway, I was just thinking, boy, it would be nice if we had like an awning over the entire pool.
That'd be cool.
So I'm thinking maybe that's something I want when we get our mega mansions.
Just get an indoor pool.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. See, I don't want to live here and have a pool because you can only use it for 3 months a year?
Yeah.
If I have a pool, I want to be able to use it all the time. If I had a pool, I wouldn't be cranky. I'd be a lot nicer person if I had a pool. That was mine. Because there is a pool in my complex, but I don't really know where it is. I've been there 3 years. I don't think I've ever found it. There is a pool close to me, but I don't think that's for a different place. I don't know. But
get yourself a hard hat and a clipboard,
That'll get you in anywhere. So you had a good weekend up there? No tadpoles? Clean this time?
I had a very good weekend. I didn't submerge my head very much.
Were you scared?
A little bit, because I forgot to bring earplugs. So
PTSD?
Yeah, my head did go under a couple times,
and
but...
the T stands for tadpole?
Yeah. Post-tadpole stress disorder. But no, so far my ears feel fine, knock on wood, so I think I'm okay. We had a good weekend, had some good food, good desserts, got a little tipsy.
Oh, yeah?
I was feeling good. So
nice.
How about you, bud?
Dude, I had a good weekend, dude.
Yeah?
I did have to work on 4th of July, but dude, I saw Steve Miller on Sunday.
Oh, no way.
Dude, 79 years old. Fucking rocking, dude.
Nice. Did he play the Joker?
Dude, he played all the hits, dude.
Awesome.
I couldn't believe it. The guy was incredible. Did Fly Like an Eagle for like 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Just keyboard solos, guitar solos.
Time keeps on slipping.
Dude, it was incredible.
Awesome.
And it was at Bethel Woods. That's where Woodstock was. So that was cool.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I think I saw you post or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, I've been wanting to see Steve Miller. I wanted to see a concert there.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know you liked that kind of stuff.
Steve Miller?
Well, I just thought you only listened to like I don't know, young Pistol or
Oh, no.
I don't know.
No, dude,
little snatchy.
my two favorite. No, I don't listen to that new shit. my two favorite bands, AC/DC and Steve Miller.
No way.
Yes, dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a lot you don't know about me, dude, because you don't take the time to ask.
Oh, that's not true. You never want to hang out.
Oh, because my weekends are my fucking weekends. I don't want a fucking weekend to hang out weekends when I'm off on the weekends. You got to play basketball today?
I think I'm gonna skip it.
Okay, but you have such you're like a child, dude, with your schedule. Who puts it on the fridge for you every Sunday night?
With your attitude, you know?
It's the heat, dude. I don't have a pool. I'm sorry.
We're best friends and you never want to hang out. So yeah, no wonder I don't know.
I always
want to
hang. I always want to hang out.
That's
dude.
not fucking true. He's putting it on he's yucking it up for the listeners and the viewers.
Not true.
It's bullshit.
Not true.
Okay, you want to hang out after this?
No, I can't. I can't after this, dude.
Yeah,
I'm busy.
whatever.
You can't just insert yourself into my schedule
I'll insert
abruptly.
myself wherever I please.
Wow, that's a crime.
Well, not if I get consent.
What do we got here? We got a lot of stuff here.
I
have a whole document over here that I can get rid of. You want to watch a video?
I sure
Don't try to read my notes, okay?
I wouldn't. I
Okay.
can't read that small. I'm picking.
We're gonna watch a video that I. This is a video that I saw on TikTok. I think this is a pretty cool.
Hey.
Come on, man. You're so disgusting, dude. Unbelievable.
It's fine.
This is a video I saw on TikTok, and I immediately.
You're saying I'm disgusting.
I immediately thought of you. We're gonna not hear ourselves for a second, but check this out.
I am on my way to give my menstrual blood back to the earth and to my plants. Did you know that menstrual blood is known to contain so many different amazing nutrients and minerals, such as nitrogen and potassium?
Hey, what? Yeah. So that's a thing that some people do.
Hey, you want to get back to the earth, kill yourself, and just be in the mulch. That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I actually saw somebody's like stitched video to it, reacting to it. So we are not in the minority of that. She is actually in the minority of that.
That's fucking disgusting.
I went to her original video and people were like, hey, you didn't have to post this. So that's funny.
Oh, how'd she collect it?
That's another thing too. What do you yeah.
I guess I don't want to get technical, and I'm sure people don't want to talk about this.
And that was like a big thing of it.
Yeah, so let's not linger on it, but like maybe if she had like a diva cup and then like...
Could be.
You know.
But
let's move on. That's fucking... periods are fine, you know, like I'm not...
But just don't put the blood on the flowers.
Yeah, don't collect your period blood and then... That's fucking weird. I hate that whole like people who are like so Mother Gaia, like... yah hippies that like do weird freaky shit like that. Like, oh, I collected all my toenail clippings for a year and I fed it to a frog. You know, like that's disgusting.
I saw a video once of a guy that only ate like nuts that he found in the woods. And then he said that he eats so clean that he doesn't have to wear deodorant and he doesn't shower anymore because his body is like so clean.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's exactly
crazy.
the type of person that does need deodorant.
Yeah. But there's kind of like something cool about just being so far out there that you're just not even in the real world. You know, like I definitely have times where I just like will daydream and think about shit, but like it never gets that far.
Yeah.
That I want to, you know, shit in the woods and do all that. Because like I really like the idea of a tiny house, and I've talked about that a lot.
Oh yeah.
But then like if I can't turn the sink on because I ran out of water and I didn't fill up my tank. Too inconvenient.
Just being at my aunt and uncle's house over the weekend, as you always like to point out, it's really not that far upstate.
Bethel. It was on the way to Bethel, and I saw it, and I was like, "This is a pretty good drive." I did at a wedding up there.
Okay. Well, anyway, just being up there, like they have like kind of a bit of a septic tank situation where like you're kind of like you're not supposed to shower for too long or so. I don't know. I'm saying words. I don't know if that relates to septic tanks, but anyway, there's like a certain certain minor lack of modern conveniences up there, and like sometimes the internet is spotty, and it's just like even just being up there, I feel like I'm roughing it. So like, fuck.
And
a
they live there
tiny
full
house.
time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're not that far away from civilization. Like, well, I don't want to say, but they're kind of close to like a proper big town, and fuck a log cabin. I like where I'm at.
Carmen and Kathy had a cabin up there, like even further north than that. And they used to rent it for Airbnb, so they have like a book of like things in the area and grocery stores and stuff. So the first time I went there, drove straight to the house, opened up the book trying to see like where the grocery store is to go there. It was a half hour the other way. Like if I known that, I would have stopped there first and then went. So then we had to drive a half hour back.
Yeah.
Then it was like, this is how people live. And that was the closest one.
Yeah.
So like, but it is nice up there. Is there neighbors around? Or can you see the neighbors?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Because their house, like you go outside, there are neighbors, but you can't see them.
Right.
It's nice. It's like you're just chilling, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of it. Maybe for like a couple hours.
Yeah.
And my helicopter comes and takes me back home, you know?
Well, that's another thing is being like, you know, your proximity to a hospital. God forbid something happens. Like, that's fucking scary, you know?
Yeah, dude. That is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's nice up there.
Oh, it sure is.
Did you have to drive back yesterday?
Yeah. I hitched a ride with my cousin.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But it sucks, though. Yesterday was a holiday,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. But I got to spend some time with my girlfriend's family yesterday, so that was nice.
That's nice. Do they have a pool?
They do not. It's like a real sticking point with her mom. Kind of like jokingly, but she's always
She wants
asking.
a pool?
Yeah, her mom's always asking her dad, like, "Oh, like, can we get a pool? Can we get a pool?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Honey, like, there's a swim club, like," and she's like, "Yeah, but it needs to be our pool." You know?
See, I totally get that. Like, yeah. Or let me pay, like, at my place, let me pay more rent to get, like, 3 hours a day. 1 day a week. That'd be
That's
cool.
just yours.
Like a timeshare for the
Nobody's
pool.
allowed to go.
Yeah,
I like that.
How about a swim club? Because there is a swim club by me, but I think it's like $7,000 to join. Because I thought about it, because it's really, I could walk to it. Shit, I probably shouldn't say that. But yeah, I thought about it, and I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. But then it's like, everybody else is going to be there. You know, I don't like that.
Right.
So, timeshare pool.
Can.
Damn, bro. I got to move that table.
Yeah.
You'd be 100% if I moved that table.
For sure.
Yeah, but I want my own pool.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least just central air. That's all I want.
Well, anyway, what was that place in like South Carolina or something? You went on Instagram and you looked it up, and there were like some hot chicks in bikinis. So you're like, oh, it's fucking like the same as Miami.
True. That's not true at all.
You're looking
you
at
brought it up.
Bumblefuck, Florida, and you're like, we're gonna move here, and I'm like,
you
no,
brought it
thank
up
you.
because I was looking at mansions. All that I did was select on Zillow a state that has a beach, and I was going through, and I was setting the minimum price to like $20 million, and I was sending you places, and you were, oh, I remember now, you fucking jerk off. I was looking in Pensacola or Panama City, one of the two, and then you were like, oh, that, and I was sending you these giant houses on the beach, and you were like, oh, that's you said some stupid fucking
like
shit.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
yeah. You were like, oh, this is nice. You're like, but I'm not going to fucking Panama City or Pensacola, wherever I was looking. And then you said some shit like, oh, and there's like no girls there. Like, it's not like it's Miami or something. So then I went to North Carolina to try to find big houses on the beach.
Yeah.
And again, you said the same stupid shit. So that's when I went on Instagram and I looked up the location and I sent you pictures and I was like, people go here, you idiot. Like, it's not.
But it's so stupid to say because
I don't care about
women
that.
go everywhere.
You said it, asshole. I know it's stupid to say. I'm not trying to find a place so that there could be women everywhere. I want to be on the beach with a big ass pool and a house that's worth over $10 million.
Yeah.
That I could park my boat in at the back. You brought it up.
I just want to be somewhere where it's cool and like there's fun stuff to do.
Yeah, fun people to do. That's what you want. You want to just, hey, you want to just walk down the beach. You want to walk down the beach like fucking Cisco, just walking over the asses in like in the thong music video. That's what you want to do.
I don't get that reference.
Oh,
but...
dude. Okay, good.
Yeah, no, like the dream is like, you know, in The Dark Knight where
Never saw it.
What a cool guy, right? Oh, he's never seen Dark Knight. He's too good for it. when he talks about like being on he's on like a catamaran with the French ballet or something like that.
Yeah, that's what you want.
And yeah, like and I think my wife will be understanding.
This is how you want to live. I can't play the song, but just wait. He starts like
living la vida loca.
Just wait. He
I'm in a jack.
look. This is what you want. This is what you want to do.
But with asses.
Yeah.
instead of
I think he
hands.
does it on asses too.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Yeah,
but this
and,
is how
and
you're
I
trying
don't
to
see
live.
what's wrong with that.
I
If
love
I
this
have
song so much.
hundreds of millions, I think I deserve that.
Whatever, dude. Just don't try to flip some stupid shit that you said back on me.
No, but it still kind of is stupid because
That I just want a house on the beach? That's stupid?
No. Because originally the whole premise was that I said I don't want to live somewhere that's like bumblefuck nowhere. I want somewhere that's like hot and happening. And then all you did was look up some fucking city in North Carolina
this is where
on Instagram. Hold on, still talking. And and you saw like the tagged photos at that location. You saw that there were some attractive women, and you're like, "Oh, look, Brady, it's like a fucking haven for hotties." Like, fuck off.
There's a lot wrong here. Number one,
Yeah.
I didn't look up some random town. You're missing the point.
Mm-hmm.
I started looking up beach mansions in another state.
Mm-hmm.
One just happened to be in North Carolina in that one city. And then you said again, because it was after the Florida thing, that you didn't want to be in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I didn't just go out and pick some random place. All I did was look for places on the beach. There was no specific town. Okay? I let you talk. Don't fucking interrupt. You again said that nothing is there. So that's when I went to the tag. Okay? That's when I went to the tag and I saw women on the beach and I sent you screenshots and I said, people go here. It's not the middle of nowhere. Your turn.
It's still not a hot and happening city.
Fine.
I want somewhere that's hip.
I'll give you that. Okay.
You know, like aspiring cocaine dealers like Scarface, they don't dream of being in Durham, North Carolina, or whatever it was. I'm sorry if that's not correct.
Where did that come from?
What?
How did you get there?
I don't know.
Are you an aspiring coke dealer?
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, you think of, like, these places like Miami, like, people with lots of money, and they're wearing, like, Hawaiian shirts, like, open with chains and stuff, and they've got, like, a throng of women. You know, like, if you aspire to have that life, you don't, it's not happening in fucking...
You aspire to have a life of a drug dealer.
Minus the violence and the bad crimes.
Okay.
I don't, and consent is, Jesus... You back me into a corner here. I'm just saying Will Smith
Sounds
in
like
the
that's what you wanna
90s
do
was
to
the
some
coolest
women
person
in a
ever,
mansion.
and I bet he had a cool life, and I want to be Will Smith.
Okay. We're not arguing anymore.
Okay.
What makes something a cool
Never
place
were.
to you?
What?
What makes something a cool and happening place to you?
I would like somewhere, I feel like I've never
We
been...
can narrow this down now.
Okay.
We could pick a new place.
Okay. I want somewhere, I never want to feel the cold ever again.
Okay. My grandpa has a joke. He wants to tie a snow shovel to the back of his car and just keep driving until people don't know what it is.
That's pretty funny.
Okay. I'm making a list.
Okay, cool. I want nice, warm, moderate weather or hot or whatever. Just good weather. All year round, pretty much, if possible. So we're looking at probably like Florida. We're looking at Texas. Well, Texas
no,
is hot.
because
we're looking at California.
Hurricane season,
Hurricane.
you know.
And then California has earthquakes. So
You know, they say that. When's the last time?
that there's been a big one.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. I don't know. 1904.
Keep talking.
That was Oklahoma, maybe.
Wasn't there a big one in the 90s?
I have no idea. Anyway, I want good weather all year round.
Mm-hmm.
I want like a vibrant art scene. I want to be able to go to like comedy shows. I want to be able to go to like concerts. You know, think Austin City Limits. Think, fucking Bonnaroo or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Just naming things. Festivals, music festivals. I want stuff like that. I want a place with good public transit. Although,
Yeah. You
when
had to go
I'm-
to Europe.
when I'm a billionaire, I won't need it. I'll just have my driver drive me around in my Maybach or whatever. What is a Maybach?
It's
Maybach.
I think
Mercedes?
Yeah, I think it used to be its own company, and then they were like modifying, and then Mercedes bought them. I
Okay.
think it's just like the way that AMG used to be too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is AMG Mercedes?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think they bought them too.
Interesting.
Every time there's like a company that does that, the big company buys them and makes them like a division.
Yeah,
and
it's
I think that's how Maybach. I think Maybach was its own brand. It like way back.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, they take Mercedes.
Maybach.
Yeah. You know, yeah. Keep talking.
It's weird that there are companies out there who like their whole thing is
It's
like
like-
modifying somebody else's
Yeah.
brand, and then eventually they get absorbed.
That's so funny you say that because when I was looking for controllers for the computer, there's companies that take like PS5 controllers and Xbox controllers and will like mod them to put more buttons on them.
Yeah.
So it's like it's no different. It's like the Maybach of
Yeah.
controllers.
Yeah.
But okay, go on.
Okay. So
Public good transport.
Okay.
Dude, I just had a stroke. Good public transportation.
good public transportation.
That's a tongue twister, dude.
I would like to be able to. I want there to be some sort of nature element, whether that's like the beach, whether that's somewhere like Colorado where it's got like good hikes or something like that. You know,
I feel like I need like the Guess Who thing because I'm like knocking shit down because I'm doing it in my head right now.
Okay. I want there to be babes, unless my wife, even when I'm 100 millionaire, won't let me have babes. In which case, that's irrelevant.
Okay.
And totally fine. I love her. If she says no babes, then it's no babes.
I think the harder thing you're gonna have to convince her to do is leave New Jersey
Yeah.
because I tried to get you to move.
I'll relocate her whole family.
Okay. She have a big family?
Yeah, somewhat. It's not like super big, but they're all very close.
Okay.
What else? What would you look for in like the? Because you're very different from me, so this is going to be a different list. But
No,
where are we looking?
Okay. I don't mind the cold, but like I don't want there to be like. Well, actually, last year when I went to where'd I go? Minnesota. That cold, dude. It like went into my bones. Like I've never felt cold like that. And people are just out there, just like they're dressing it for that cold, like we would dress for like a snow day here.
Right.
And I was dressed like that, and I was like, I need more clothes. That was so goddamn cold.
Yeah.
And like, or like Buffalo, like that lake effect snow. Where
Okay.
just, I don't want to deal with that. I don't mind the cold. I don't want to drive, but I don't want to be driven. I would love to be able to walk. But then like, you can move to like a small town, but then like there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So when I think of where I want to go, a comedy club is important. And not, there's lots of comedy clubs. Like I don't want one like that has like fucking, the credits are like a reach for the people that are there. You know what I mean?
You want a place that gets good talent.
Yeah, like the Stress Factory.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah.
If they have like a minor league baseball team, not because I want to go see the minor league baseball team, but they don't put those teams somewhere that can't support it, or is that like the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
An arena, it doesn't have to be like Prudential. It could be like the one in Trenton, but because then there's like events and concerts and shit.
A places for you to perform.
Us to perform.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's really it. I mean, I don't have too much criteria.
Okay.
I just want it to be like a nice, fun place. If I could like just walk places.
Kind of like hip and happening, like hot and
It doesn't
like
have
hot and happening
It doesn't have to be hot and happening. It could just be.
with lots of hot babes.
I
Sounds like we're on the same page here.
a little bit. I mean, we're reading the same book, but you might be a few chapters ahead.
Speaking of like us doing shows, what if we got to a level where like we had our own mega church?
Oh,
I think that'd be really cool.
hell yeah, dude.
And we just talk about whatever, but they'd like worship us.
You think we could go full Joel Osteen?
I hope so.
Dude,
Because boy, that little sucker rakes it in. He just finesses
he bought
the
where
fucking
he bought where the
roots.
Rockets used to play.
Really?
You didn't know that?
Damn, Tillman sold it to him? Tillman Fertitta? Fertitta?
I don't know who you're talking about, but hang on.
I'm shocked you don't know Tillman Fertitta.
No.
Fertitta. Because you know every obscure little factoid.
Thank you. Wait a second. Got it. I'm the worst at. You know what else too? I need new glasses because this is like just far enough away that I can't really see it, but I kind of can. Yeah. It used to be called the Summit, I guess. But he bought this. Now it's the church.
Oh wow, Lakewood Church.
Yeah. So that's the inside, and then what he did was he got rid of like the end there, and that's his like stage. What was it called? Lakewood Church.
Yeah.
And this is like every week.
That's wild.
Wait, where was that other picture?
Dude, imagine us passing around the collection plate and just taking it all.
And just doing what we just do now. Why is there no... Dude, look at this. That's insane.
That's
Freaking
cool.
ads. Is that what you want to do?
You think he's got like...
He's got to.
We probably can't say that, but... but, I don't know. He's got to have some skeletons, right? Maybe literally.
Yeah, look at that, dude.
Fucking creepy.
Why are there no...
Fuck you, Joel.
Whoa. Why are there no, like, duos? You hear about all...
like,
right?
Yeah.
Like, imagine,
duos.
you know, like, we'd rehearse and we would script it and everything, but we would like finish each other's sentences and stuff, but then just say that like the Lord put the answer in me or you,
like the Beastie Boys of church.
And every episode, like yeah, it's like a podcast. We just do a podcast, an hour, and like we already do it. But you know, it'd be funny if like we did this, but I still had to set all this up. I had to get there a couple hours early to set up our stage. But we can leave all this in and still do that in however many years.
Yeah, because guess what? Mega church.
Mega church. And then there was like all the floods in Houston, and they asked Joel Osteen to like let people in. He was like,
he
nope.
said no.
I don't. No, thank you. That's crazy, dude.
That's a real Christian right there. That is a true man of God.
That's crazy.
You rock, Joel Osteen.
We should send this to him. We should tag him in it.
Fucking little bitch. That guy's so creepy and unsettling.
He just looks so greasy. Like he just looks like a little.
He looks like his morals.
He looks like he looks like after he like gets over on you and he goes like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, gotcha. You know, what a fucking weirdo. What
Have
else?
you watched that show Righteous Gemstones?
I have not.
Okay, it's kind of. Do you know what it's about?
No idea.
It's sort of like sort of what we're talking about in a way. Like they run this mega church. It's like a family called the Gemstones.
Okay.
And they're all just like, you know, to the public they're like these great like Christians or whatever, but like behind the scenes they're all like terrible people and they're like conniving and.
At least we're open about it.
Yeah. It's a good show. It's got Danny McBride, John
shit.
Goodman.
You know something? Danielle was just telling her dad to watch this show. I think she watches it.
Oh, Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah, she was just telling.
You should check it out.
Yeah, maybe I will.
You ever seen Eastbound and Down?
I have.
Yeah, I've been watching that recently. It's made by Danny McBride, so it's in the same kind of legacy, and it's good.
Same universe.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but dude, Eastbound and Down is fun. It's a good show. It's got titties in it. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm obsessed.
So you never want to feel the cold again. Good weather, art scene, good public transit, nature, and babes. Sounds like LA is like your only option.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. No, I can do that. Dude, I regularly, I'm always like second guessing myself and censoring myself. Just me talking about titties right there. What the fuck is wrong with me?
I don't know,
I'm like
dude.
6 years old.
I
I'm
don't
so
know.
immature. When the fuck am I going to grow up?
Well, it's good that you're reflecting in this episode
Yeah.
rather than addressing it like next week, you know?
Fucking loser.
I'd move to LA. Never been there, but I think I could do it.
Yeah.
You want to move to LA
Yeah, I guess.
and have a podcast? We'd fit right in, dude. Everybody has a podcast. Everybody's like a rapper trying to make movies and doing a podcast.
Yeah. That's like everything we want to be.
Right? LA, here we come. Are you, speaking of LA, maybe you can answer this question for me. Who the fuck is David Sweet Corn? Who the fuck is this guy?
I don't know what you're saying.
They cast a new Superman, and I wanted to ask you about this last week because this
Interesting.
guy is now going to be Superman.
I don't know. I guess I can kind of see it.
No.
Okay. Sorry.
The guy sitting right here to my left, way better option.
Thank you.
Also,
I
look
agree.
at this shit. You want to talk about Z-list celebrity? Hang on. I don't know where this is going to open up. Okay.
Corn Sweat.
Corn Sweat? Dude, scroll down here,
His
right?
middle name is Packard.
Right? Look at this. The biggest thing he was in was Pearl. Whoop-de-doo. Who are you, dude? Guy was in nothing.
And he played the projectionist.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Pearl, but I imagine that's a small role.
It's a pretty small role.
Yeah.
He has, 10, 15 minutes. Look, this guy is such a friggin' nobody that he puts, look, they put in the thing. Okay, if you're in a TV show, usually they'll put, like, oh, this, that. If you can have the number of episodes, like what episode you're in, hey, who are you? Who are your parents? What did you do to get into this goddamn movie? Because who are you, dude?
Hey,
you're a nobody.
I'm dissociating. I'm not with him.
Bro doesn't even have. Bro, I went to his Instagram. Bro don't even have 500,000 followers. Who are you, dude? Who the hell are you?
What's his name? David Cornswet? I'm
David
really sorry.
Sweetcorn.
I'm sorry, David.
I just want to know.
I'm not with him. He's being a mean guy.
You
right
look
now.
like every other guy with a six-pack and slicked back hair.
How tall is he?
It doesn't matter.
I want to know though. Scroll up.
Let's see. I don't know if it'll say it on here. It's not going to say.
29. That's crazy. He's 2 years older than me. He's going to be Superman.
Yeah. Is he even going to be good Superman?
Who knows? Maybe let him fucking do it and let's see what he's got. Maybe give the guy a break.
He's 6'4".
6'4".
I could take him.
Look up some other pictures. I want to see if I could take him.
Okay. But again, can we just
Get
who
to the
are
pictures. Go.
Oh, you were in House of Cards, episode chapter 72. You played Reed. Oh, that's where I know you from.
I think it's so funny how harsh you're being, and we're truly nobody.
Oh, you played Clyde in Michael and Clyde in 2013. Oh, that's where I know you from, David Sweetcorn.
Oh, holy shit. Jake from Look Both Ways? I thought that was you.
Oh, my God, dude. The thing is filming, and they don't even know his character for Twisters, TBA. They're filming it. They don't even have a name for his character. Who the hell are you?
He was in 17 episodes of Mo and Jerry Weather.
He was Jerry Weather. Oh, this guy, dude. Nobody knows who you are.
Can we see some more pictures of this fucking loser?
I'm getting at it.
Man, I hope he has a podcast and he puts up pictures of us and is like just roasting us like these fucking nincompoop morons.
What if this gets out what we're doing here and then he sees it and replies and then says some crazy shit and then gets the role taken away from him?
That would be cool. And then they take your advice and they put me up as the new Superman.
I would love that.
But I would have to do like an intensive training program.
No, you could just be like average Superman. You could just be like, because Superman is like, isn't he supposed to be like the best superhero? Like, who can beat him?
Yeah.
And then didn't they do Batman versus Superman?
Yeah.
How is that fair? That's like King Kong and Godzilla. One of them is 50 feet tall. The other is 500 feet tall. It's never a fair fight. They just gloss right over that and they make them close to the same size. One is 10 times bigger.
Yeah, people like comic book nerds will be like, oh, well, yeah, like, I don't know how it's an argument. Like, oh, if Batman has enough time to prepare and he has gadgets and blah, blah, blah. No, if Superman just like
blinked.
Yeah, like Superman flies so quick, he would just obliterate Batman. He'd have no time to shoot him. It's fucking asinine. The dude can lift like 10 bajillion pounds. It's fucking stupid.
Can you just imagine Batman getting into the Batmobile, having to start it, and like Superman's like way in front of him out there, and Superman's just like watching him, and like Batman has to put a key in an ignition. Superman can just shoot lasers out of his eyes and blow him up.
Can you do me a favor? Press Control N.
What is that going to do?
New tab. Come on, buddy. Welcome to the internet. Okay. Google Superman max strength year 1. Okay?
Oh, sorry. Can't
That's
spell.
okay.
Year 1?
Year 1. Maximum strength of Superman, 200 quintillion tons. Okay? Do me a favor. Google how much the Earth weighs.
It'll get there.
I don't know how much that is, but because it's in fucking scientific. What's it called? Scientific notation or
Yeah.
what? I fucking flunk. Okay, it's probably more than
How about
13 septillion. Anyway,
how about we do this?
he can lift a fuck ton. There's no way he would make Batman into a soup. It's a fucking dumb argument. Superman can lift planets too, including the Earth. Oh, Batman, you're cooked. You're toast. Fuck off. I don't know why we're talking about this, but
Yeah, this guy. I mean, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got the role. But who are you?
yeah. Who are you, truly? Who the fuck are you, pretty boy?
But I mean, come on. Doesn't he look like 50 other people right there?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a good-looking guy.
He looks like Kyle XY.
That's a deep cut. Kyle XY.
Right?
David, I wish you all the best. I'm sorry he's got such animosity for you. I'm your biggest supporter.
I'm upset because I want my best friend to be Superman, not you, David. Okay? Forgive me.
Me too.
It is crazy to think that he's 2 years older than us.
Yeah. He doesn't look it, you know?
But
Not in a
you
bad
think he
way.
looks older?
Yeah.
Dude, he looks like Paul Wesley, the guy from Vampire Diaries. He looks like every other bitch.
I love that you know like the name of an actor from Vampire Diaries.
Yeah. There's not a lot going on up here, but the shit that I do know is very obscure.
No, I wish him all the best. I hope he does a good job of it.
See, you shouldn't have. Okay, thank you. Yeah, whatever. A role as iconic. Okay, first of all, DC movies suck, right? We all agree.
Mm-hmm.
With a role as iconic as Superman, there should be no need for an article titled "Get to Know Your New Superman" with his best movies and What? Because he was Jerry Weather? What the fuck? Get to know what? Get to know the 2 episodes he was in of Elementary? Hey. Oh, you fucking jerk off, ad blocker.
If you don't want David Corin Sweat, then who does it? Who's a famous person who could be Superman?
I don't know.
It's got to be somebody young,
Anybody
handsome,
else?
dark hair.
They made Robert Pattinson. Why don't you make Paul Wesley?
Robert Pattinson did a good job, though.
No, but
He's
I'm
very
saying,
good.
yeah, but I'm saying he's not young.
I want to be an actor just so I can do steroids safely and get like really huge.
What about Paul Wesley? He's from New Brunswick.
Oh, he looks like a cutie. He's
Right?
He's a little sweetheart, I bet.
He has a bigger chin. When I think of Superman, I think of big chin. You got him, dude.
Thank you.
Come on.
I've always been told I have a strong jawline.
You do, definitely.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Sharp.
Thank you. I wish I could trade.
Look, that's not a better Superman? He's a way better Superman, dude.
I guess so.
And he's actually at least been in one big show or something people know him from.
I'd love to throw a real curveball as Superman.
5'11", okay.
The next Superman I want is Kevin James. I want Kevin James to be the next Superman. Let's start the petition.
Okay. No, it's got to be somebody like that would. I mean, Kevin James would really try, I think, but it's got to be somebody like who would really take it serious.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, how about
Jared Leto?
No, he's too small. I want to bet. I actually want to bet for this shirt with my mom because she paid for the shirt and I told her I'd pay her back.
Mm-hmm.
I had no plans to pay her back. She's gonna hear this, but we were talking about Jared Leto, and I was like, she said something like, "Oh, he's dreamy or whatever," and I'm like, "He's 50. He's like 50 something." And she was like, "Exactly." She was like, "There's no way he's in his 50s." I was like, "He's like 51 or 52," and then we made a bet, and the bet was that I wouldn't have to buy the shirt, but
he's not. Though,
he's
right?
51.
What?
Right?
That's kind of crazy.
Right?
I mean, as weird as he seems, like shout out Jared Leto because that's
his chin's
impressive.
not good enough.
Austin Butler.
Yeah.
Let's just name people we like.
Who?
Charlie Hunnam.
Who's that?
He was in Sons of Anarchy. I don't know that he would make a great Superman. I mean, for one thing, he's like blonde, but he's just a good-looking guy.
Who's the guy? Oh, shit. Who's the brother from Bates Motel?
Bates Motel.
The brother.
Oh, yeah. He was in Catch That Kid.
Is that?
Max.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Where? No, is that him?
Yeah,
Okay.
scroll down. See if do his name and then Catch That Kid.
Oh my God, dude.
That'd be funny if there was a show that was like the counterpart of Dateline NBC or whatever. And it's from the Predator's perspective. Ah, darn, they foiled us again.
No, I'm thinking like I'm thinking like a kid walks into a house and Chris Hansen comes out. You're here to meet a 45-year-old man, and they sit the kid down. And he's like, but he said he had candy. Oh, that's funny as shit.
You remember this movie?
No, I don't think anybody saw this.
Don't, dude. Fuck.
He looks like Ryan Sheckler.
What's her face? Kristen Stewart is in it. Austin Rivers, I think his name. No, that's a basketball player. It was something Rivers. Austin chicken cordon bleu. Austin Blue.
Oh wait, catch that kid. Yeah, he's in it.
What was his name? He was in Jump Up or something. The Jump Rope movie on Disney Channel.
Oh, high school. Cordon Bleu.
Cordon Bleu? Was that his name? That could be.
Yeah, Cordon Bleu.
Or Corbin Bleu or something.
There's
no way they named him after Corbin Bleu. There's no way they named him after a chicken dish.
Corbin Bleu.
Dude,
he was in High School Musical. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, this movie was so cool though. Not High School Musical, although that was a cultural phenomenon. Catch That Kid had those two guys plus Kristen, a young Kristen Stewart, and basically her dad is mountain climbing and breaks his back or something and needs this expensive operation.
Yeah.
And so they plot.
Wait, is this a spoiler?
No.
Okay.
They plot to rob this bank that her mom works at.
The kids?
Yeah. And they they have to use their rugged mountain climbing expertise to climb this vault, and they have to foil the sensors and the security guard, and the one guard is the kid's brother, and they get away on go-karts. Spoiler, they mod these go-karts.
So you are giving me spoilers.
Yeah.
You're telling me the whole movie.
You said nobody saw it, so you clearly don't want to see it.
But we can promote it
movie.
here. We can give it a second run.
Let's do the sequel, and we're in it.
Okay.
But it would have to be Catch That Adult.
Catch those perverts.
And then they shoot us at the end.
It's you at the beach after you pulled the string on ladies' bikinis, and I have to come bust you out of jail.
Oh, hey, don't make it seem like I'm a creep. Everything I want to do in my fantasies is with consent.
Okay.
There's no yanking on bikini strings unless they explicitly say I can.
I'd picture you at the beach like the dog on the sunscreen. Just the dog on the sunscreen.
Oh, the
biting the girls' bikinis off.
See, I don't like that because that's a little kid on the bottle. I don't like that you're saying I'm the dog.
No. There'd be grown-ups.
Okay, good. Okay. And I would ask permission before. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to get down on all fours and I'm going to bite off your bikini string, you grown woman. And I would wait for her to say yes. That's the kind of town I want to live in.
Remember when we were at work when we used to... Remember when we used to work together and you looked at me just out of nowhere and said, hey, maybe tomorrow you should walk me in on a leash? Dude, that was crazy, dude. You said that to me.
I think I said, what if you walked me in on a leash? It wasn't like I was actively plotting it, but yeah.
Still crazy.
Just the image is crazy, right?
That's insane.
It's still funny, and I still want to do it. And you know what's fun is there's no law saying that you can't do that. There's no rule against that.
Oh, dude, that's funny as shit. I love things like that where it's you shouldn't do that, but it's not illegal. That sounds crazy.
Why are you looking up Lisa Kudrow?
Because there was a movie. I don't know how I was on Wikipedia the other night, and I came across some movie that she did in 2000. Lucky Numbers.
Okay.
And every
what?
That's what I'm saying.
She was
dude.
in a movie with John Travolta.
That's what I'm saying. I feel because I watched Anger Management a couple weeks ago. That's a popular movie. That was not but there's so many movies where did I watch that? Wherever I watched that, it recommended Taxi. Do you remember that movie? With
Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
Dude,
right?
That was only one of my favorite movies as a kid.
But that's in
This could be you and me.
And he's driving in reverse.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny too?
Movie.
That movie opens up with Queen Latifah leaving that job as a mail courier, and they get first of all, she's driving through New York, and then it cuts to L.A. and they never address it.
She's riding a bike.
Yeah,
through
a bicycle.
New York City.
Yeah, and then it cuts to L.A. and they just don't address it. They pretend like it's still New York.
Oh, really?
And her boss or whoever in that courier service is Joey Diaz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so funny.
I don't remember that.
But then they give her a gift, like a parting gift, and it's a turbocharger.
Yeah.
Hey, why do you have a race car taxi? That's not a thing. Like, they give her a gift for her car. And also, like, now she has to put in a turbocharger. Wasn't she, like, a mechanic, though?
Yeah, she's like,
right?
And
what a stupid movie, dude.
And her whole thing, first of all, don't say that. Her whole thing is that she's like a crazy good driver, and she'll get you from point A to point B in like fucking 30 seconds flat, and like, and first of all, the movie opens with like this crazy montage set to like what is it, like a Destiny's Child,
probably,
or Beyonce.
Yeah,
what's the song? It's like Crazy in Love.
Yeah, I think
crazy
so.
and crazy, right? No, that's
but was
Beyonce, right?
But that, I feel like that song is newer than that movie.
No,
really?
It's that song. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
And she's like riding a BMX bike like through the city, like jumping onto trains with the bike and shit. It's like wild. And then there's a montage when she gets her taxi, where she picks up a fare, and he like kind of like dismissively is like, yeah, get me to the fucking airport or whatever. And she's like, okay, motherfucker. And like she's
canceled.
Yeah, and she's like weaving through traffic and riding on curbs and shit. Yeah. And then I think he like throws up or whatever. Like, it's such a wild movie, and it's just such a fun little early 2000s romp.
But like that
movie.
That movie's in a category of like, who fucking saw that? Now you don't apply because that's like all you used to watch.
Yeah.
But like, this is one of those movies. Again, I don't know how I found this, but like, if I would have told you like Two Truths and a Lie, and I said Lisa Kudrow was in a movie with John Travolta, you'd pick at that as the lie.
Yeah. It's weird.
Who saw this?
Because he used to be such a big star. I mean, maybe this was like a little lull in his career. And like, also I budget $63 million was the budget. The box office, they did $10.9 million. They lost $50 million on that movie. It's weird to me because she was never like, I mean, she was big from Friends, but she was kind of like, compared to Rachel, compared to like Joey, you know, like, I feel like she was never like the it girl. So for her to be in a movie with John Travolta,
they tried all of them to try to get in movies. They
right,
tried to put David Schwimmer in that. Wasn't he in like a thriller, like a horror movie?
I'm sure he was.
Yeah. It's
just strange to me to see her in a movie with John Travolta, but no, right? And no diss to Lisa Kudrow, but
I mean, I want to be in movies, so I don't.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Shout out to David Corn guy.
And I hope
shout out to David Corn Pop. But
I hope she got a fat cut from that fucking. God,
I hope most.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I hope most of that $60 million had to go to her because she was such a big star from Friends. Anyway, doesn't matter. But I want to somebody got to put together a list for us of like 2000s movies that like just nobody saw or that like people forgot about, and we have to watch them all.
Well, here's another one that I'll give you. It also had Jimmy Fallon as the star, and it's so funny, like what you were just talking about. Like, everybody tries to get big off of, like, for instance, you know, all these Friends people tried to make their way into movies. Similarly, Jimmy Fallon was on SNL and then tried to be a movie star himself. He was in Fever Pitch. Did you ever see that movie?
No.
Oh my God. It's one of my favorite rom-coms. It's him and Drew Barrymore.
It would be.
He's obsessed with the Boston Red Sox, like to a pathological degree. And she's like this like very like headstrong career businesswoman.
It made money.
Well, that's awesome. And it's, you know, the rest is history, but it's so good.
I wonder how much also, like, I say a lot that like the shit that is in my mind is like the most obscure shit. You have like the plots of these movies that nobody saw ever. Yeah. But I want two things. I wonder how much it has to make for it to be a success. Because I mean, it made $20 million.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they count that as like a success. You know?
Yeah. I guess it depends on. I don't know what the expectations always are. And then also there's you know what they call like Hollywood accounting, where they like kind of fudge the numbers a little. So it could have made more than that. You never know.
Just somebody.
What is this?
I don't know. This was on David
Jason Biggs.
This was on who is this? Oh, this was on Jimmy Fallon's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, somebody got to Factory Girl. Who saw this movie?
Oh shit! It was. I didn't know that. George Hickenlooper.
Where did he see? Oh, what did he do?
I don't know.
Oh, you have me going. Oh,
George
dude, this one bombed. 7 million.
Yikes.
Made 3.6.
Yikes.
See, like, yeah, we could do this.
That woman's the character's name is Ingrid Superstar. Oh, is that a thing?
Warhol Superstars. We're a clique of New York City personalities promoted by pop artist Andy Warhol. Okay.
Huh.
You learn something new every day. But yeah, dude. So we got to make a list. You know, dude. You know what we should do? We should have a Z-Listers film club.
I love that,
dude. We'll put it on our website, and then, we'll make a Patreon. People can subscribe.
Okay.
And then we'll make episodes where we watch the movie and talk at the same time.
It'll be like MSTK Mystery Theater, whatever.
Yeah, never saw that. Mystery Science Theater Club. Yeah, I never saw it.
Me neither. I'm just saying, like, that's
what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
dude. Okay. Z-Listers Film Club.
I'm
it's
so
coming.
down for that,
dude. It's coming.
That would be fun. Dude, and then, like, for once, we can actually watch movies,
dude. And we have a projector in the back, 100-inch screen, so we can chill back there,
dude. Can we make this happen? And
we could totally.
Can you make this happen?
Yes, we could totally make that happen. What is it called? Mystery
Science Theater 3000. Something like that. There might be a K in there.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. Okay. What is this, like a TV show? What was this?
It's like a cult classic. There's 230 episodes.
So that means they watch 230 movies?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And they just like, I think there's like characters of like maybe like puppets or something. And I think it's like their silhouettes that you see. Oh yeah, there's like a robot or something like that.
Okay.
And Neil Patrick Harris was involved in it at some point on, like, I think they revamped it on Netflix.
Well, yeah, abbreviated as MST3K.
3K, yeah.
Gotcha.
And anyway, yeah. I think that would be really fun.
Z-Listers Film Club.
And what would we watch? Would we watch like anything and everything, or just obscure like 2000s?
I would prefer I'd prefer obscure shit. Like I don't want to watch like
Gladiator.
Well, no, because like we could watch shit like Ben-Hur.
Okay.
Or like Casablanca, or like what's another one? There's another one. It's like
fucking Don't Tell Me Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, that one, but that's not what I'm thinking of. Oh, Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
I actually, unironically, a lot of these movies, unironically, I would love to watch.
Okay.
Lawrence of Arabia is supposed to be amazing. It's like 4 hours long, though.
Yeah, it's like, I was talking with Danielle's grandma about it, because she was telling me she liked Ben-Hur, and that's like really long. And I think it's over 3 hours.
Yeah.
But
3.5.
Something like that. Yeah. But yeah. Want to do this?
Yes,
dude.
Please.
Dude, but just so you know, you didn't want to do a live stream and watch, hang out and do a whole 24-hour thing. But you'll watch. Okay.
I'm mercurial. Okay. I change.
Okay.
I'm human being.
That you are.
I'm human being.
Lazy tongue. Shit. What else? Yeah. No, that's a great idea, dude. I would love to do that. And it would be like a side thing. It wouldn't be like.
Yeah.
We would still do regular episodes. But we do like a side thing.
That'd be fun.
Dude, I would love that. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Because also, too, I don't think we could post. Like, we couldn't post. Like, the way that they do it, where you see the movie and see us, it couldn't be. Like, we can't just post movies on the internet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Joe Rogan used to do a thing called Fight Companion, where he would watch a UFC and put the timer of the round in the corner.
Yeah.
So you could
start it.
Yeah, like you could line it up so you could see them reacting to whatever.
Right.
If we could figure out some, we'll brainstorm off air, but we could do something like that where you just see us and people watch it. Like on their own.
I wonder. Just throwing this out here.
Do it.
I wonder if we could have like a really nice like glass vase or something, and you just see like a little reflection, but it's not the whole movie.
Okay.
So there's almost like something a little artistic to it. I think
we could do that.
Cool.
That's like when there's like a boxing match and people watch it on their computer and they sit real close with sunglasses on.
Exactly. Bless you.
Thank you.
And I feel like it would be obscured enough, bless you.
Thank you.
That we wouldn't get copyright stricken, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, we could definitely do that. Where we put the TV in front of us.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
And then we could have like some sort of like reflection thing so you could see it.
Yeah.
Dude,
and we could have snacks.
Dude,
like
hell yeah, dude. We could sit on the couch back there.
Dude, you know what I would love to get for this endeavor? And I'm going to like commandeer company funds for this.
That means spend my money.
When I was a kid, I think we talked about this before. I used to have this M&M dispenser. It was like, I think
yeah. Wait, the guy with the legs go back?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
The red M&M and the yellow M&M were
We
sitting.
looked it up.
Yeah. And you like pull his leg and it comes out in the popcorn bucket.
Sure.
I want to get that.
And that, like, we have a can, but we don't actually. We'll just have a camera on that, so every time, like, you grab some, you'll just see his legs go back.
Yeah.
How about that?
This sounds really fun.
Dude, I'm down. But we gotta, like I said, we can't, like, I don't want to watch, like, I don't want you to make me watch shit that you tell me I have to watch.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Dark Knight, you've never seen it?
Yeah.
I don't care to.
Yeah. Okay.
I know they flipped the truck in Manhattan. No, don't roll your eyes at me.
Well, it's just like an annoying take when people are like,
I'm not into it.
It's contrarian. Oh,
But I'm not trying to be. I'm not into it.
but why? Because it's superheroes?
Yeah, I don't really watch that stuff.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, thank you.
I thought you just didn't want to watch it because it's like popular.
No.
famous. Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to call
How many? Okay,
Contrarian.
be serious now. How many episodes of this series do we do before it just turns into us watching porn?
5.
Episode 6, Debbie Does Dallas. We're like, it's a classic. Everybody knows it.
I love it.
Dude, that's gonna be fun, dude. I can't wait.
That could be a separate series, like you and I just
No,
watched.
no.
Okay.
No, absolutely not.
You got me excited, bro.
I know.
I'm really sad I'm not using Reddit anymore.
Really?
Yeah, because of the whole like thing. I don't want to get into it because it's boring if you're not like immersed in it. But like basically all
It's
the
like a protest?
sort of like all the third-party apps are like shutting down because it costs too much to run them now because Reddit changed some rules and pricing.
Like Apollo has to pay to be able to use Reddit?
Exactly. And the guy who runs Apollo, which is a Reddit app, a third-party app, it would cost him something outrageous like, I don't know, $10 million a year or something.
Really?
To keep running it. So he's like, I can't afford that. So a bunch of third-party apps are closing down, so I don't use Reddit anymore. And there's so much good like porn and fun stuff. And not just porn, but, good stuff.
Okay, so there's these third-party apps
Yeah.
to view Reddit.
Yeah.
And you tell me to use them like because they're better and
Yeah.
So if that's and they're popular too, right?
Yeah.
So if you're Reddit, why don't you just do what those apps are doing? Why don't you just make your app better?
That's a great question. I mean, if you're...
It's your thing. You can't...
If you're fucking the people who make NBA 2K and people year after year complain about your shitty fucking story and shit, like, and you're price gouging like fucking pay to win whatever, why don't you make the game better? Because I guess they can afford to or whatever.
But that's a little bit different because...
It is. Bad analogy.
Yeah, but no, I get what you're saying though. But like Rockstar fumbled the bag because people were making San Andreas look really good with like mods and shit, and then they were flagging those videos and getting them taken down, and then they made the definitive edition.
Yeah.
Have you seen what it looked like?
Yeah,
it's
not good.
horrible.
People were shitting on it.
Do you know why? Because the company, they didn't port the original game they ported the mobile version.
Yeah.
So they're already using like a I don't want to say dumbed down, but like a you know what I'm saying? Like a worse quality of it because it was a version for phones.
Yeah.
And then they tried to make that back for consoles. And there's like so many missing things and shit like that. But like if you're Reddit and people are making your thing better, it's like the Maybach thing, dude. This podcast is so good, dude. If somebody's like making your thing better, just buy them.
Yeah.
Or just do what they do.
Yeah.
Because they can't sue you. If you have a company and you're making something and somebody makes tweaks to it and sells that product.
Yeah.
And then you make that tweak, they can't sue you, can they? Because it's your product.
I don't know.
Right? I would imagine they can't, but...
Well, so here's the thing with the Reddit situation is I think a lot of the third-party apps don't show you ads.
Okay.
So Reddit's missing out on all that ad revenue.
Got you.
But then at the same time, like by them making these outrageous like price increases for the third-party app developers or whatever, people are protesting. People don't want to use the official Reddit app because it fucking sucks. And so a lot of people like are just don't want to use Reddit anymore if they can't use their third party apps. And so what was I gonna say? So now, and like the users are the people who make the platform.
Oh, for sure.
They're the people who create content on Reddit.
Yeah.
So, there's nothing for advertisers to like advertise on if people aren't posting on Reddit. And so now I think I saw where already this whole thing, Reddit wants to go public on the stock market, and already their valuation has been like drastically
Because
dropped.
people are not using it.
Yeah. So
Is
like,
Apollo shut down like officially right now?
I think unless something major changes, like
wow.
I think it's done. It's been going for like 9 years, and
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. So I'm sad, but I haven't been looking at porn.
So it kind of wins. It's good for you.
Yeah. What do you got in your notes?
You want to get to one more story?
Let's do it.
Okay. So did you see that guy that carved his name into the Coliseum?
Wasn't it a couple?
Well, yeah. So it was a couple.
Uh-huh.
It's so nice when I have links already. We don't need the sound for this, but
There's actually video.
there's a video.
evidence
Yeah,
of them
watch.
doing
He's
it.
writing his
Fucking
name, or I have what he wrote, but the guy filming him is like asshole, and then the guy turns and he smiles at him, and then the guy is like asshole. I think the guy filming was an American guy or an Australian guy. I don't really remember, but this guy is from Britain, and yeah, he's carving his thing. His girlfriend's standing right here. Look, he smiles at the camera, right? So let's go back.
But it's funny. Like, what are you gonna fucking go back to the Coliseum and be like, "Oh, my thing's still up there"? Like, you're never gonna look at that. Why fucking do that?
So he's facing a €15,000 fine, which is over $16,000, and 5 years in jail. So now he's like saying he's so sorry, all this shit, right? He carved Ivan and Haley 23 right into the walls. The Coliseum's 2,000 years old, and he is just begging for forgiveness right now. But now I'm thinking about it, right? And they said that the girl could be an accomplice because she was there.
Right.
But if you're that girl now, right?
Yeah.
And let's say I think it said he can get 2 to 5 years. Let's say he gets 2.
Mm-hmm.
You have to stay with him.
Why?
Because he wrote Ivan and Haley. Like, he did. It's not just like he was like, Ivan was here, or some stupid shit. And you could be like, oh, he's an idiot. He was doing, like, they had to discuss it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something he would, let's say they didn't discuss it and he just walked up and he goes like, watch this, and he's writing her name. Like, what is her take on it? Like, oh, that's so sweet. Or is she like, hey, don't do that? Because I would think if that was her take, like, oh, don't do that, I would think she would stop him by like the V in Ivan. Like, because then it's just 2 lines and then you could say nothing happened.
Yeah.
But like, and then if you break up with them, you're a piece of shit. And now it's on the walls of the Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
And then how do they fix it? Do they have to scrape that whole brick and get rid of it?
Or just sand it, maybe?
I don't know. But then, you heard about Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg fighting?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Okay, so...
It's not going to happen, right?
Well, I heard like a bunch of things like back and forth. Like Dana White got involved. Then Elon said that his mom doesn't want him to do it. Or like some shit like that. But then Elon tweeted, he said, some chance fight happens in Coliseum. So like... He said that, right? And then Italian officials said, it's kind of far away, so give me a second here. There have been no formal contact from the ministry nor any written document. Even if the news reports appear tasty, it is unfounded. Always with food with these fucking people. If Zuckerberg and Musk wanted to perform in the Coliseum, they would have to make it a non-violent challenge. What did you do at the Coliseum?
Right?
Hey, do you want it? It's like, oh, this is our fancy 2,000-year-old building. It's so historic. We have to protect it. Throw Ivan in jail for 5 years. Fine him $15,000. But don't bring up what we did here. Oh, if you want to do it, oh, Metallica can play, but don't have a fight here. These fucking people, dude, unbelievable. It's like, do you want it to be preserved? But don't preserve what happened in it.
Yeah.
Oh, they brought giraffes in and had parades. No, they fucking slaughtered people. They slaughtered people and animals. They flooded it and had fucking fake ship battles. But you can't have a cage fight here.
It would be funny if they were like, if they went the other direction, they were like, well, in order to like honor the historic like integrity of this great monument, it's got to be blood sport.
Yeah, it has to be to the death.
You have to have spears and machetes.
Yeah. I think that's how, if they want this, find the guy, okay, because somebody has to repair it now.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't want jail, I think that's what they should have to do.
Yeah, they should make him
if you
fight
really
somebody
if you really wanted to
with
leave your
weapons.
mark in the Coliseum,
Yeah.
you now have to fight to the death. Do you want to go back to Britain with your girlfriend or not?
Do you feel like we kind of like? Do you feel like we need to bring back the Coliseum type stuff?
I would love it.
Like maybe boxing's not enough.
Well, yeah, but see, people do. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about a guy, I think it was like in the 60s, who died from, not in the ring, but like got taken to the hospital and he died like 10 days later. So I looked it up to try to find it, and there's like a Wikipedia article with like a list of people who have died in the ring. It's a long list.
Yikes.
Or not necessarily like in the ring, but from boxing.
Yeah.
It's a really long list, but it would be cooler with swords, right?
Yeah.
How did they train? Because like, right?
I think it's just like trial by fire. You know, you get good by just fighting and winning,
but
just getting lucky.
But that's like, but you have to practice before the fight.
Well, I don't know. In the movies, you see like those like wooden scarecrow things that they like
right.
chop and stuff.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I always wanted to get one of those, like the kung fu version where you like slap it and it comes back around and you have to like deflect and shit. I want to get one of those.
I love this podcast, bro. This is where we're going to end it. When we do our Mystery Science Theater, you said like one of them's a robot. We'll get one of those karate guys that's just a torso to sit with us. How fun would that be, right? We can give them a name, and then we can just slap them around. Fulfill your fantasy of wanting to get one of them.
That sounds fun. They're probably expensive.
Who cares? I'll pay for it. Okay. Put it on a credit card.
Okay.
It's the Z-Listers podcast. If you like this, I know why. It's a great goddamn show. Be on the lookout for the Z-List. Be on the lookout for the Z-Listers movie. What are we calling it?
I don't know. We got to brainstorm.
Movie Club. We're going to have a name for it. Also, when this comes out, my music video for Best to Ever Do It is out. Go watch it. Link will be in the description. You got anything else you want to say? Thanks for repping
me. I'm nice behind the lens.
Shop by this guy right here. Thanks for repping my merch over there. Peace out.
Of course. Love you guys.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm so excited.
Oh, and thank you for the birthday wishes. I'm too lazy to. Maybe I'll comment later, but thank you. It's very nice.
Love you.
You're
Bye.
Good.
Peace.
Good guys. Thank you. And women, maybe.